Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome to this week's Clean with me. So it is a 1 hour real time clean. So if this isn't your thing, I so get it. Feel free to skip and you can check me out on the next one if you've gotten this far. For those of you who are here, however, thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you. And this is for literally the 2 or 3 people that comment every single time on my videos to say, I love cleaning with you. Thank you so much. It really does help me. So the louder you are in the comments about things that you love, more than happy to oblige. So this video is for those people. This video also, I thought I'd do something a little bit different, that I would timestamp in when 10 minutes has passed, 20 minutes, etc, etc. And this way you can kind of get an idea of where you're cleaning if you're cleaning along with me. I also just pick music that is non-lyrical. So if you're watching this in double speed to give yourself a bit of a challenge as well, then that way you're not hearing all these words going really, really fast like this. It's just the beat of the music. It's a little bit faster, but still it hopefully keeps you energized and upbeat. So of course, this is my very messy office and I haven't quite showed you all the way around the room, but for now this is my major pain point, which is my desk. It is so messy, there's papers everywhere, I've got things to file and just general little bits and pieces to do. So I thought that I would bring you along with me. So I'm going to set the timer and we're going to work for 10 minutes and I'll be back. So we are at the 5 minute mark. I thought I better check in before 10 minutes. So there's so many little bits of paperwork that is here. Just all those little things. And actually, I've got a really good tip for you guys. So I now keep a piece of paper and a pen right next to my computer at all times. And every time I think about something I need to do, I just put it on the list. Otherwise, if I get up to go and do that thing or move around, I'll forget where I am and then I just don't come back to it. So every mortal little thing that enters into my head, I've just been writing it down and then it's on the list. And then when I finished last night, I was just too tired to do anything on the list. But by the next day, when I'm editing this, I've been able to smash out 2 or 3 of those things really quickly. And also just little things with notes about what I wanted to talk about today in the video. So that was being really helpful. So as you can see, I'm watching Dirty Dancing because it's one of my all-time favorite movies, and also it's a movie that I don't have to pay attention to. So I really like background noise when I'm cleaning and doing stuff, just like you're watching this. And so it keeps me entertained and focused that there's something to activate my brain while I'm doing other things. So yes, as I said, my desk is a complete paperwork disaster, and there's just little things here all the time. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get filed, and I will eventually get that into a filing cabinet. But for now, I just wanted to stick everything into folders and get it all out of the way. Also, my computer is actually broken right now. There's something wrong with it. The graphics card isn't talking to the main screen, and so I've needed to hook up my laptop to the screen so then I still have a functional computer. It is super frustrating. Okay, we've got 3 minutes left until 10 minutes, so let's smash something out and I'll be back at the 10-minute mark. Okay, we are at the 10-minute mark, give or take a few seconds. Trying to edit this is a lot of fun. I would love to know if you've seen Dirty Dancing before. One of my ladies from Zumba had never seen it, so we organised to go to one of the Chicks at the Flicks events. And it was so funny because I put together some little goodie bags. I'd gone to NQR and got some bottles of Coke for like 50 cents each, some lollies, and I made up some little goodie bags for everyone, and they were so impressed. I so loved it. It was so cute. It reminded me of the Avon days when we would give little reward bags to people who attended trainings and things like that. We used to do a song in Zumba called Do You Love Me? It was a very high intensity type good workout. Until my back started giving up a little bit in class, so we cut that song out. I although might have to look at bringing it back because it was a pretty good class that helps do some side oblique crunches and things like that too. All right, let's go back to cleaning, and I'll see you in another 5 minutes because I think that is a really good time gap stop to see how you're going. Okay, we are at the 5 minute mark, so we should have been cleaning for about 15 minutes in total. I would love to know what you are cleaning. I really need to get organized onto the whole Fly Lady system where she does the hour power of cleaning and looks at doing 6 jobs or whatever it is on the Monday and smashes everything out. It's on the list. When I can actually get around to doing said video will be another story, because also, as she says, you can't clean clutter. And there's some clutter in some of the areas that I massively need to clean out. So one thing at a time. So yeah, let me know what you're cleaning, how you're going with it. Even if you're just sitting here watching this video, I so appreciate you. I probably should have said that at the start. Feel free if you want to play this video in the background and just turn the noise off. That's what I do sometimes. For YouTubers, I let the ads run, and then that way they can get paid something for their time, because I think in today's society it's good to support other people. Also, like the video and subscribe, because I love bringing you content that you guys enjoy. All right, we have under 4 minutes until the next 10-minute check-in, so let's go. Okay, so we're at the 10-minute mark for this section, or in total, you should have been tidying for 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, time goes so fast when you're just sitting there doing mundane things as well. If you keep busy, that's why I have a movie on, it keeps you busy. So all of the papers that I've had here, I'm not sure if I've talked about, they're just things that I have put down on the to-do list. A lot of stuff is just old bills and paperwork that has needed filing, but that needs to go into the filing cabinet. And also that needs to get labeled and organized and sorted out. So for now, I've literally just grabbed a folder that I've had. It was my recipe journal, and it's not very laid out because there was just a whole bulk of recipes shoved in the front of the folder in a little plastic sleeve. So I've stuck all those to the back, and then there is a million bazillion of those plastic sleeves in there. So one by one, I'm sticking every mortal thing in there. So it's going to become a little bit like the YouTube folder that I was talking about in another video, where every single idea that comes into my head, I'm going to write it on a piece of paper, even a scrap piece of paper, and stick it in the folder, because I keep writing notes in all of the books and then I lose the book. And also on my desk, I have so many little bits of paper exactly with that. I'm not going to put it into a book because I'll lose the book. At least this way, if it's on a piece of paper, then I can keep it or collect it. But it hasn't worked that way at all. So I've got a couple of folders here in the sleeves. There's a one for August and then one for September, and then what the plans are, and then also keeping track of the grocery hauls and any other future video ideas and things like that. I do have the recipes in the sleeves at the back of the folder, and also, as I said, all the things that I'm filing, the past bills and other bits and pieces. I will have to still go through this folder eventually, but at least I know that there's nothing now loose sitting on my desk, because that was the biggest thing. And there was a couple of important documents that I had just shoved in the pile going, I know where they are. And I did know exactly where they are. But if I had to ask anyone to get them for me, I don't think that they could. So I'm trying to have some systems that help everybody. All right, we have about 7 minutes to go until the next 10-minute check-in. So let's get busy and I'll see you soon. So well done. That's another 10 minutes down. We are at the halfway mark. I didn't think that I was here that long when I was cleaning. I mean, naturally, half the movie's gone by the time I finished. But you don't think about things like that. You just potter along doing your own thing. I was thinking about listening to an audiobook, but when I'm sitting down at the computer, I like to watch a movie because also, like I said, I don't pay much attention to it. And if it's something that I like, then it just kind of keeps me calm and at peace and happy doing the things I'm doing. The morning of that I'm editing this, which is today, Tuesday, because, I leave everything to the last minute, I'm still trying to organize a few other little bits and pieces. But also, when I recorded this, I grabbed the wrong phone. And so this is my phone that I recorded. So it's also why I'm trying very hard to edit this the morning of, and then I can get it uploaded and then cleared off my phone. So one, you guys have a video, but also two, I need my phone to be able to do some work. So I'm pushing as much as I can to get this done. And it is funny, I'm even time tracking myself with doing other bits and pieces. So I've got some emails and some other admin things that I need to do while I'm doing it. So I've got the timer next to me, so it tells me when to check in and edit and chat to you guys. And in between the little breaks, I'm running backwards and forwards to each room to do things. So even with editing this video, it's keeping me on track and organized. So we have now another 8 minutes to go until the 10-minute mark. So get ready, get set, and we will start to clean in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're checking in again for 10 minutes, so hopefully by now we have been cleaning for 40 minutes. I don't feel like I'm any further ahead with some things. I do see, though, that the mess is less on my desk, which is really good. And I've now hit the point where I am just going through mountains and mountains of receipts. I still have to process the June and July grocery budget type videos for you guys. I'm so far behind on those. We've just had so much going on, and every day I sit down and think, I'll do that in a minute. The next thing I know, yeah, time just flies. And even though my children are adult now, we're moving into a new area with things that happen. And yeah, just every day I'm like, where are we? What's going on? So yeah, I am enjoying, however, ripping up every piece of paper that I come through that's either junk mail or just really old mail that I never ever opened, but I knew what was in it. Various bits and pieces. So I've opened everything up just to double check, and also ripped all the envelopes up and all the other bits and pieces. I will still shred through some of the things that I have ripped up because it has personal details on it. But at least if I rip it in half, then I know I've kind of dealt with it, which is helpful as well. I have these little drawers that are here, and they are my to-do list. And then the second one is kind of to file or to follow up. So the idea is that, the top one is the to do, and then the second drawer is that I've done and I need to file it or get rid of the paperwork or whatever. I tend just to shove everything though in the to do, even though there's stuff in there where I've paid bills or other bits and pieces. So I need to clean that out. I did organise some of it as I was doing this video. I pulled a few bits and pieces out. I paid a couple of bills and did some of that admin. But then a lot of the paperwork just got shoved back in there because it's probably something I still need to do to cross-check some of the budget things. So at least if I know that it's all in there, then that gives me an overview. I am very methodical and as a micro organizer and having all little files and bits and pieces, but when it comes to a massive like to-do list, it's all just in one category, and then I know I can just go through the whole drawer, basket, pile, whatever it is. All right, so let's get back to cleaning, and I will see you in another 8 minutes. Okay, we've hit another 10-minute mark, so let me know how you're going. I feel like we've got now the bulk of the stuff done, especially all the loose things, and everything, as I said, is to one big massive folder that I probably now won't touch for like another couple of months, but it's okay. And now we have some individual folders. So I have a folder for Zumba, I have a folder for all my taxes and all my other banking budget things, another one for our budget stuff, got another folder for all our NDIS stuff, I got another folder for some other like tracking things that I'm doing. I've always got folders. I am the folder queen, and I wish that I kept more stuff once my daughter finished school, because these are the folders that I love. I know you can buy them from Officeworks, they're like $1 in the back to school sales, but still, they're always those things that seem to be around all the time, and then suddenly when you need them, they're never there when you do need them. I know that I could probably get some from the Buy Nothing group, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I love having folders and have individual folders. Like I said, they're all color coded, and so I know to look at it, that I can just grab it, and it is for whatever subject it is. I also, as per usual, need to go through said folders and clean them out, because every time I get a piece of paper that is related to said subject, I just shove it into the folder and figure I'll deal with it later. My son's NDIS review is actually coming up, and I just had to cross-check some of the paperwork, and of course, like I just said, I've shoved everything into the folder to deal with it later, and suddenly it's later and I'm running out of time. So I need to go through this and just cross-check that we do have everything in here ready to go. Right, we have another 8 minutes to go until our 10-minute check-in, so let's go. Okay, everyone, we have less than 1 minute to go until the 10-minute timer goes off, and also less than 1 minute to go before I actually finish completing this whole task. So I have thoroughly enjoyed my time being here and watching the movie and going through everything. I feel like I have accomplished so much. I couldn't believe, as I said, how long I've been going here, but at least I feel like things are a little bit organized in the admin/paper area, because I got a lot going on right now. As some of you probably have seen in my vlogs and things, I'm doing Side Hustle September, and I'm doing as much as I can to sort of get extra income on the side and doing other bits and pieces. So I need to make sure that all my admin and all my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted. So yes, stick with me because we got a lot of work to do and I want to bring you along for the ride. So thank you so much if you've been here for the whole time cleaning or just even watching. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.